So the Duke Blue Devils offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hodgins. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Leaves it with the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his hand downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Let's go.
Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to throw, it's Mahan. Unloads to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play.
Turning it on! Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
as an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
If you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
12th play of the opening drive coming up, but now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. Ripping through the defense. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give on the option. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got enough space. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's a return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the Duke offense head back out onto the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It's complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Wants to throw. It's Mahan. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
On the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Kane. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in his offense.
And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Moore. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Mahan. It's complete to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, Duke! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And lucky for them, they got that football back. You want to hand off some momentum? That would have been the way to do it. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Dropping back, it's Kane. Throws to the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He lets one fly deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Blue Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Mahan. Makes the grab down the middle. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab, it's Moore. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Under fire. He's got him this time. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right